und damit ein herzliches Willkommen alle zu einem weiteren Part Fake Grand Order. Ich bin das Silverfix. Wir durchstreifen ja nochmal als Vorbereitung für meinen Urlaub hier England, und nachdem wir beim letzten Mal hier in Sheffield waren und dort uns hier angehört haben, wie hier Lord Boggart plant, hier den Krieg zu führen gegen Morgan, haben wir unglücklicherweise mit angesehen, dass Winky, einer hier unserer, sehen für mich aus wie Kobolde, Goblins, aber zumindest einer hier der Fairies, die uns hier gefunden haben und hier die Rebellen verraten hat, und das wird natürlich übel enden, da nun die Tamlin anrücken. So oder so bleibt uns erstmal nur daran abzuwarten. Ich denke, weil, liebe Leute, die Ereignisse spielen ja bevor hier wir Gloucester und alles gemacht haben. Das denke ich mal, wenn wir nach Sheffield reisen, wird dann nur noch eine Ruine stehen. Aber nun gut, Leute. Jetzt geht es erstmal weiter mit Second 6 Avalon LaFay Wales Part 1. Jetzt geht's nach Wales. Ich sage ja, bereisen das ganze Land. Maxi muss schon wieder laufen. Aber, nee, stimmt, das ist ja jetzt spannend mit der Kutsche, Mann. In Amerika sind wir gelaufen. How long until we get to Wales? Well, we are taking the scenic route instead of the main road, as not to stand out. Das Laufen von ihm ist gut. So, it's at this pace I'd say we'll get there tonight, as long as we don't run into any trouble. Is something wrong, Toria? You've been really quiet for a while now. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to make Maxie nervous, but I've been getting a really bad feeling, like someone's been watching us all the time. I also get a feeling the carriage is going to flip over in about 5 seconds. Haha, don't be silly. I'm Red Rabbit, the most elegant wind like a fey horse around. I would never let a carriage I was drawing tip over, especially with passengers. Wait, what a snot! What is it? Are we under attack? Everyone, get out of the carriage! Hang on, we ain't on attack. The carriage just ran over something, is all. What happened, Red Horse? Are the roads bad out there? No, it's just... I'm sorry. I was just writing a poem while I was gazing up the sky. And I didn't notice the large number of ferries collapsed out the road until it was too late. This is incredible. It's awful. It's incredible. There are 1, 2, 3 facts of them blocking our way. We're alive. We're alive. Please, help us. Our cargo just began acting up and attacked us out of nowhere. Hey, we're not hurt too badly. In fact, we probably look completely fine. But the cargo took one of us away, down past the hill, to the isolated cave. No one would have ever seen it unless they were looking for it. Please, you've got to save them. You're nice suckers. I mean, people wouldn't turn your backs on the ferry in need, right? Das ist eine Falle. Oh yeah, not suspicious at all. That hill over there, got it. Come on, everyone. We need to hurry before it's too late. Wait, seriously? There's a fine line between being nice and being killable, you know? And I'm actually kind of impressed she's managed to survive this long. Keep an eye on those ferries, everyone. No problem, good luck over there. Wisst ihr, was das Beste eigentlich an der Sache ist, Mann? Sie hat uns beim letzten Mal noch gewarnt und gesagt, hey, pass. Ich darf die also nicht auf die Ersatzbank tun, oder? Darf ich? Okay, voll in Ordnung. Mormasa carried das schon. Darf ich halt nicht annehmen, das ist mir der Wurscht, Mann. Ja, der 50% der Pi-Batterie, mir ist eigentlich alles wurscht. Tammy, wo bist du? So, ein bisschen Bonding dann halt. Das Gute ist an diesen Fights, wenn man so viel, man darf da so wenig eigene Servants einsetzen, aber die man einsetzen kann, können alles 5-Stars sein und man kann den alle Bond-Cs geben. Hat alles seine Vorteile. Tun wir mal den Old Man hier einpacken, zack. Aber ich muss morgen unbedingt auf Bond 6 bringen, damit ich in der Pen freischalte. So, Langtor. Murmase killt die, glaube ich, hier erst mit einem Schlag, oder? Nee, es sind mehrere Gegner. Aber egal, sehen wir schon. Wird schon schief gehen. Also, da würde ich mal sagen, los geht's. ist so schön, dass die Leute alle hier diese 50% anfangs sehen, Mann. Also ganz herzlich, Mann. Gefühlt war das erst gestern, dass alle Support-Servants immer ohne CE und alles gekommen sind. Und das ist echt so toll. Aber was ich nochmal sagen wollte, in Gloucester war mal, da hat Arturo Carstens ja gesagt, seien nicht hier so hilfsbereit sein. Das war, als wir da gegen gegen die Drachenmäuse kämpfen mussten. Was machst du denn da, du Globskerl? Okay. Alter Ego. Oh nein, er ist ein alter Ego. Macht zwar irgendwie storytechnisch Sinn, aber das habe ich jetzt nicht gelesen. Das habe ich jetzt irgendwie derbe ignoriert. Okay, das heißt, der Lancer könnte ein klein bisschen ein Problem werden. Oh mein Gott, nicht die beste Kombi fällt mir gerade so auf. Momasa? Please? Keine Ahnung, wenn wir als erstes angreifen sollen. Am besten alle. Na, wir machen dann das. Warte. So. Aha, okay, kann man nicht killen. Sehr cooler Enemy. Sehr cooler Enemy. Was ist denn das für ein Schmarrn? Ja, jetzt macht er auch noch Defense ab. Wird immer besser, Mann. Ich habe mir das definitiv leichter vorgestellt. Egal, dann müssen wir Muramasa im Peace spammen. Das ist übrigens mal Support, wie ich ihn mir vorstelle. Nicht immer so gammelige irgendwas Servants. Remove Attack ab, genau. Mit Masa. Alter, du bist echt mit Masa, Mann. Das war richtig kacke. Jetzt killen sie ihn auch noch. Cool. Warte mal. Game Resistance. Wie kriegen wir das jetzt am besten hin? Warte mal. So. So. Nein, ich hab das nicht gedrückt, Leute. Ich hab dich dumm. Oh, was für ein Bullshit. Ich hab den nicht anvisiert. Ich wollte sein Stat wissen, Mann. Ich denke mal, wir müssen erstmal seine Hans Wuschel hier besiegen. Das heißt ja, Sklaventreiber. Ist der ein Sklave oder ist der Sklaventreiber? Keine Ahnung, Mann. Aber zumindest, wir besiegen jetzt nämlich den vorne und dann AOMP und dann nochmal ein Arts Crit und dann ist hoffentlich der Gigant Mann. Das ist irgendwie doof. Leute, Mann, war so alter Ego, Mann. Ja. Ich weiß, man könnte draufkommen, wenn er ein Disciple des Fallen Gods ist, dass er ein alter Ego ist, aber pff. Deswegen ist Muramasa bis zum bitteren Ende einfach mit Masa. Dieses Statement wird ihm für immer bleiben. Aber ganz ernsthaft, es ist deutlich besser, wie sie es jetzt machen mit dem Story Support als zum Beispiel dieser Mesh-Kampf jetzt. Und ich denke, wenn wir noch viel mehr Mesh-Kämpfe haben, weil es einfach ist, okay, cool, die Charaktere sind noch stark, sie haben Fähigkeiten, sie sind auch MP5 und es sind halt auch Damage-Dealer und keine Supporter. Danke. Achso, immer noch nicht. Und was mal jetzt gegen den, ist der unbesiegbar oder was? Ach, jetzt verliert er seinen Buff. Ja, super lustig. Sehr lustig ist dieses Spiel, wirklich. Also Leute, wenn es ein gut designter Kampf wird, dann hätte er es verloren, direkt nachdem er nachdem wir hier angegriffen haben, aber nun gut, ist ja kein gut designter Kampf. Kackviech. Also, egal. Spam halt weiter, MPs. Irgendwann geht er schon down, Mann. Ich gebe Muramasa die Schuld. Was lernen wir daraus? Ist niemals auf Support verlassen. Immer das MP5, Mann. Der haut schon gut rein. Jetzt ist mir wurscht, Mann. Jetzt kann's eh nichts mehr, Mann. Jetzt tut ihm Schutz mal meine Tower killen. Also. Oh, schön, keine Muramasa-Karte, aber das ist mir ehrlich gesagt wurscht. Da muss er, wenn Muramasa nicht da ist, da muss halt der Fox raushauen, gell? Da muss halt der Fox raushauen. Bam! Tamamoki! Hätte man deutlich schneller schaffen können, aber ein doofer Fight. Ich mag sowas nicht, wenn Buffs nicht direkt aufgehoben werden, nachdem man es geschafft hat. Wie gesagt, die hätte einfach weggehen müssen, direkt nachdem man hier seine Bestien da bezwingt, aber egal. Yo, I don't know what I've done if you guys hadn't come along. That's the last time I got shopping in Gloucester. I should have known that Barton set was up to be good as true. You mean he eventually was in trouble? I guess so. Dafür kommen sie sehr verdächtig rüber. Dafür wird von not giving those fairies a fair shake. No matter how suspect they seem to first. Alright. There aren't any other fairies who are taken away, are there? Nope. It's just 7 of us. No, 8 fairy around here. I gotta say though, you guys are sure strong. And by you guys I mean the redhead. You on the other ends were crazy out there in a whole different sense of the word, lady. You were throwing out so many explosions I thought you were gonna blow me up along with our escort. Next time, you'll take a page from the young Miss Playbook. She threw a bunch of stuff at Takagi too, but she never hit me once. Going wild's all going wild's all well and good, but you've got to aware of your surrounding too, especially when there's a hostage involved. Anyone else would be assisting a lawyer on your right about now, you know? I know, you're right. Wollen uns jetzt echt verklagen? I'm doing my best to overcome my clumsiness, so I hope you can be patient while I work to improve. You bet. I'm rooting for you, lady. At least you've got guts, and that counts for a lot. So, if you're not feeling alright now, would you mind if we get going? Oh no. It's okay. No need to thank us. It seems like it'd be way more trouble than it's worth. You sure? Now that I've made you help us out, I thought I'd take it easy by sticking with you guys the rest of the way. But, alright, besides we've got to head home and report to the boss that we are done taking out the trash. And here I thought we could rely on those escorts we bought. Thank goddess you guys came along to help us out. Thanks, killable looking lady. You're taking out the trash? You mean to Camelot's pit? I thought that were supposed to be escorts for that, since most tend to show up near the pit. Would have gone with soldiers, but they say they don't have time to escort missions these days. That's why we got us caught with a beautiful lady in Gloucester instead. She said we could have them cheap since she couldn't get fine-tuning right. Gwenskaya. So she saw them junk she knew was worthless, huh? That foxworm sure is a piece of work. Luckily, no more shut up near the pit. Guess they are all gathered around Norwich now. Man, sometimes I really worry what's going to happen with Fairy Britain. Between Gawain, the Fang Clan's biggest troublemaker, and Tristan, the Queen's pet psycho. The only decent tumbling of the bunch is Lady Lancelot. Maybe I should make a break for the north. Nah, what am I saying? I could never do that. We're the 7 Merry Brothers, later or as faithful servants. Hey ho, it's back to work, we go. Sind das die 7 Zwerge? Keine Ahnung. Thanks again for everything, you guys. You watch out, there more. See you too, you later. Das sind echt die 7 Zwerge. Seltsames Völklein, aber nun gut. I see. Oh. Also, wir hatten nicht unrecht. Jemand beobachtet uns wirklich. Kann nur Schlechtes sein. For the record, it's not my fault we didn't get there today. It's all on Turtle for dragging us into yet another rescue. You do all understand that, right? Also, do you naturally attract trouble, Maxi? You're just unlucky like that? Now that you mention it, ja, du hast vollkommen recht. This did help me get my bearings in terms of using my blade and all. Felbritain doesn't like the other lost pets I've seen so far. I finally figured out how tough my blade needs to be. Your magecraft ain't half bad either, Tora. I got no idea why fairies here say your skills ain't worth much, but I do know they are a great fit for me. My scout feeling's nuttier than ever with you around. Glad you're on my side. Thank you. Same here. I see. Unlike fairy soldiers, Muramasa didn't just use his own magic energy to fight. He also uses external enchantment as natural last, though they were part of his own body. True, Muramasa fighting skills are definitely a cut above the rest. You said he's an Aldego, right? Does that mean he's not a pure servant? Well, is it okay if we tell the story, Muramasa? Sure, good. No, as good as a time as any, Maxi. Besides, I don't need anyone coming to me later complaining about how I was secretly a bad guy all along, or how I could betray their trust, yada yada. Well, it's a long story, but here goes. Es ist irgend so ein junger Dude und in dem steckt ein alter Dude und irgendwie ist es ein böser Dude. So he's a servant mixture, this foreign god mate. And he's actually been fighting against Maxine Kelly up until now. Basically, especially in Olympus when he pulled off something really crazy right at the end. In fact, Muramasa, that reminds me, you were strong enough to cut Atlas' spirit ocean in half. Yet you failed to assassinate Queen Morgan and some other fairy, and that you asked to you. Can you explain to me how that works, because I don't get it? Nothing special to it. I'm just an alter ego who's optimized for killing gods. And it's only because the foreign gods imbued me with divine spirits who are good at this sort of thing. Apparently one of them's a blind god of war who was responsible for Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. The others, well, das war doch, wie heißt denn der nochmal? Wie heißt denn? Heimdall. The others were kind of wish fulfillment of mine, don't ask. My point is, I'm not exceptionally strong or anything. I just don't have to use magic energy to kill gods. So Olympus was perfect for me. And Scandinavia, well, Scandinavia would have been rough. You can figure out why. Skadi, I think she was called. If this alter ego version of me had met her, I might have flown into a genuine rage. I know the blind god of war would have had words to say about her of all gods being fooled. Anyway, there you have it. I'm pretty useful when I'm up against divine spirits or in words where divine spirits are calling the shots. So if you're strong against God, that must also mean... Nice, I had a feeling this was the case, but you just helped me clarify it, Muramasa. The land of the Fae has no concept of religion, which means... Yep, there are no gods in Britain. I have no idea how this world ended up like that. It's damn peculiar. The whole world is ruled by fairies, but there ain't a trace of gods, the greatest mystics ever anywhere. Well, that only makes sense, don't you think? I mean, it's only humans who desire gods. Fairies can do anything they want on their own, so they don't have to rely on higher up for help. So of course the society isn't going to think up gods. You know, that is a good point. I have to write all this later in a message to Chaldea. I wonder what Holmes is gonna have to say to that. Don't know much about these god things either, so I can't speak to that. But you're still Maxi. Sending me, right? I'm glad you're helping us now. But, are you really comfortable working alongside the enemy? You don't have to worry about that, Adria. It's like I told you back in Gloucester. Now that you've saved me, I'm gonna stick with you, child of prophecy. It's easier for me to that way. I ain't usually wanna to find fault with my own work, but at least this one's a job I can finally get behind. So not fully on board with the foreign god's job then. Are you freaking kidding me? Hell no. Nothing's a pain in the ass. Even now I still have no idea what the hell the foreign god even is. She just summoned me without asking, mixed some divine spirits into me without asking, and forced a bunch of work I never asked to be part of. I've always been a maker of weapons, so I know my hands weren't the cleanest to begin with. But at least when I was alive I could swear to the Buddha that I've never went down the wrong path. Cause now that I've got some other things mixed in with me, I don't have a right or wrong path anymore. So if nothing else, I'm gonna make sure I do good work on any job I take on. It's the least I can do as Muramasa. That's very you. Yep. Least I would be if I was still my original orc spirit. That ain't exactly the case now, but I can still be fairly useful. I see, in that case we'd be happy to work with you. We could use all the help we can get now, especially from a rock spirit we're already acquainted with. Once again, even if it's only in the slow spirit, I'm glad we're on the same side, Shinji Muramasa. Thanks. Since I'm setting the price for my job myself, I'll be helping out any way I can. Anyway, on a different note, I don't really want to ask this, but as much as I dislike the guy, he was still a colleague, so how did Limbo's final moments go? He kicked and screamed until the end. He got what was coming to him. Das ist das einzig wahre. I see. Alright, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that and just go to bed. Oh, es ist ja wahr, liebe Leute, er hat darum gebeten. So, wer verfolgt uns hier? Is anyone awake? They're not, are they? No, they are really sleeping soundly. I'll take that as a good sign. Oh, I'm pretty sleepy too, but I have a stand guard. No shady looking things nearby, check. No moss nearby, check. Don't you worry, Aaron, I'll make sure. Artoria, stay safe. Hä? Ach so, jemand, der uns hier verfolgt, der ist nicht gegen uns. Der folgt uns und wacht hier über uns. Aha. Strange. Okay, liebe Leute, naja. So soll es jetzt einfach mal sein. Ich würde sagen, an dieser Stelle machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Beim nächsten Mal geht es dann hier weiter mit Fake Rodona und dann schauen wir mal, was uns so Schönes erwartet. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen.